Welcome back to Real Estate Radio. I'm Brett Sharp. He's Damon Gatier of Damon Gatier and Associates Realtors, powered by Real. Listwithdamon.com is how you reach him. If you have a house you want to list, you want to get your home sold faster and for more money, call Damon Gatier of Damon Gatier and Associates Realtors. So we were talking about my house. Let's talk real numbers here. I'm going to be just really transparent, or should I not? Okay, we bought this house. It was an estate sale. We bought it for $265.
$267, but go ahead.
$267. That's right. We did it through you. We put 40 into it. So we're at what, 307? And if we wanted, I'm not saying that we're not going to take your advice and rent it, because I think I'm warming Hander to that idea, my wife to that idea. But if we were going to list it based on the fact that it's an acre and where homes are right now, what would you put it on the market for?
If we do the couple little things we talked about yesterday, at a tops of 350.
You would list it at 350?
Tops, yeah.
349?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just do 350. Everybody's smart enough to know it's 350.
Okay. That psychological thing is just dumb.
If you're doing 397, yes. 399, yes. It's not 400, but 350. I want to hit search criteria, and people will search like 300 to 350 or 350 to 400. So if I can hit 350, I hit 2 search criteria.
Okay, but here's what you told me to do. You said you got to change out the countertops in the kitchen.
No, hold on, I'll go through it. You got to paint the laundry room.
Yeah, that's easy.
I'm telling you what you got to do. You got to change out the countertops because some knucklehead chipped it.
Oh, that was me. No, that was me.
No, it couldn't have been you. It had to be somebody else.
It wasn't knucklehead. It was me. When I pulled the dishwasher out to put in a new dishwasher, I chipped the, what do you call it? Formica, yeah.
Anyways, you got to replace the countertops, and this place has some countertops. It's got counter space.
A lot.
Put the electrical outlet in the island. GFCI protected, please. You have to.
I thought that only had to be around water.
In the kitchen.
Okay.
Replace the fridge because it doesn't match. It needs to all be stainless.
Steel. Okay.
Yeah, it needs to all be stainless. Have someone besides Brett go in and finish the quarter round and paint and caulk the quarter round.
Man, I was really happy with my quarter round. I did it all. I did all the cuts and the whole shebang. I got my miter saw.
It's really difficult when your friend says, "So what do you think?" And I'm like, "It looked good." He's like, "Well, how good?" I'm like, "Well, you need somebody to go ahead and finish it."
All quarter round gets caulked.
Look, you can't have a crack. Look, this doesn't around here because
it doesn't have cracks. It's tight against the wall. No. All right. Go ahead. What else? I got to caulk the quarter round.
This is where this would be good for TV shows. So I could pull up pictures and be like, "Really?" Anyway.
Yeah. So am I going to have to pull the quarter round off and redo it?
No, you just need to. The one piece in the great room or the room with the fireplace, that one on the wall next to the laundry, it's got to be reattached. It's not on it. Like you mess with your nails.
Oh,
that's okay, but you can know that.
All right.
And then so the white needs to be caulked. If it were wood like this in here, you would not caulk that to the baseboard.
Yeah, but you wouldn't put wood in there because it's gray LVP and white walls.
Correct.
Or tan walls.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then your nail holes need to be puttied and they need to be painted.
Okay.
And then the bathroom, you need to. No, you didn't. You got nail holes. And then the bathroom, you need to put quarter round down. You don't put it against the tub, but you put it against the walls.
Okay.
You need to do that. You need to paint the vanity in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You need to glaze the vanity in the sink in the half bath.
Okay.
Probably want to put a fixed wall in between where you have that door, because right now, husband and wife can hold hands while they're each using a toilet.
It's really weird. There's a pocket door in between the two toilets. It's an odd. It's a different layout.
It's interesting. It's definitely good for close couples.
Yeah.
And then fix that shower. Probably gonna take that surround out because I don't think it's gonna patch well. I don't think you're gonna patch it and it look good.
Can you patch that?
I don't think so. We were talking about it last night, and I don't.
Okay.
Somebody can. I don't know who somebody is. Because I'm sure there's something.
This is a time where I can take that opportunity to upgrade it.
It is, and that's what I'm saying. Like if you put ceramic in there, ceramic is tough. It lasts, so it'd be fine. Change out all the outlets, all the sockets, all the switches, all the covers, and that just gives it a fresh pop of just everything's fresh and clean, white, and everything
the actual
matches.
Outlets.
Yeah, the actual outlets.
Okay.
Yeah. They're all white. They all look good. They all match. They just look good.
Gotcha.
Downstairs in that room with the barnwood, I would leave those outlets dark because it is dark barnwood.
Okay.
Outside, I would probably put the covers on the 2 other basement windows on the front of the house.
I've got them. I was fighting wind the other night, and it was a pain in the butt.
Just so everybody knows, let me throw this out there. Just so everybody knows, if you have those little, I don't know what they're called, they're the window wells outside of basement windows so that you have light in, but the dirt goes up so high that you have to have a window well around it. You really need a cover on there because they kind of act like funnels to put water in your house. So I had a friend, I'm not going to mention who, that said, I'm getting water in my basement. I don't know why, and I think it's the dirt's too high and everything. And in talking to him, he said, well, I had these covers on the window wells, but I took them off. And I was
like, what an idiot.
Like, what idiot would do that?
What a goober.
Yeah. Like, so he has 2 basic 20-gallon buckets on the end of his house gathering all the rainwater, and he's wondering why he's getting water in his house. But
anyways, really dumb. Who is that?
That would be the Brett Sharp.
Oh, wait.
That'd be the Brett Sharp.
Wait a second.
Because I did
I realized, I took those off. That's probably why it's leaking.
I did go back and look at pictures pictures and they were on there when you bought the house.
Yeah.
And then you took them off. Yeah. Put those on there. And that's, I mean, the outside.
Well, the sidewalk.
The sidewalk. Yeah. I would do what we were talking about last night and put pavers on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Because you got a really good bed there. You got a really good bed to put pavers on there, put sand in. And then the back porch, I would, somebody
Scrape
put
it
that
and
restore on there, which is just a nightmare.
Well, I know, but and that's what I bought just to try to, I was going to get it tight and then just paint over it.
I would paint over the restore. I'd restore over the restore because you're not getting it off.
Yeah.
I'd get the loose off, wait till it's a really, really dry day.
Power
so
wash
it's
it to
dry.
get the loose off.
Yeah, and then restore over the restore.
Okay.
And that's about it.
So how much, so like with the countertops, I mean, you're talking the kitchen or the bathroom, you're talking probably another 15, 20 grand, maybe 30?
No, I mean, it depends on how much you do yourself. Like you can do all the outlets and everything yourself.
Yep.
I would pay somebody to do the painting, and that's going to be, $500 or grand to do that.
That's
No,
easy.
I need somebody to do the trim. Like, no.
Why can't I do the trim?
Because I see what you did with the trim now. I mean, I'm judging a book by its cover. I mean, like you've already done it once and didn't do it
all
right.
I got to do is caulk it? I'll just caulk it.
And paint it.
Okay, I'll caulk it and paint it.
All right, then you caulk it and paint it. Just make sure I don't see nail holes in it, okay?
Is it not painted now?
It came painted evidently, or you painted it and then you put nails in it.
I painted it with oil-based paint.
Well, congratulations, and you nailed it, homie, and it's got nail holes in it.
Okay, all right, I'll fix that.
I mean,
Okay, so with all that said, so I bought it for $265. I put $40 in it because I put new HVAC, new septic. I did LVP where there was carpet, there was hardwood in the back. I had those refinished and made a nicer color. So with the money that I put in it, if I put another 15, 20 grand into it, then I can get $350 out of it.
Yeah, it'd be a $350.
Okay, but you still would recommend that I rent it?
I'd rent it. I mean, look, you're not gonna make any money.
Why don't you buy it for $350 from? You buy homes with cash.
I do, but why would I pay full retail for it? I mean, if
How
I'm
about
gonna buy, well, I mean, so and look, everybody, this is what you're looking at with what his payment is. The spread works because he bought it $265, put $40 in it. At $350, the payment doesn't work for a rental, and so it's just the payment's got to work. I'm not gonna buy anything that I have subsidized, and so if I buy it, it's got to pay for itself.
A pretty smart man once told me 10 times rent. That's what you got to figure out.
That's it's funny because
100 times rent.
yeah, it's really funny because that is kind of my goal, and there's some people out there saying that's ridiculous now that it's got to be better than that it needs to be like 80 times rent, and you're just not going to find any opportunities like that. But there are investors out there, like big institutional investors, that'll buy it with way worse numbers, and all they're looking for is far future appreciation. I'm looking for it to pay for itself until and keep on going.
So just so our listeners know, so if you're paying $2,500 a month rent, 100 times rent's $250,000. You won't pay a dime over that.
Yeah, I don't, and it's just a real.
This is kind of an investor segment, isn't it?
It is, but I mean, what is a home? It's your biggest investment you're ever going to make. It really is.
Yeah.
Unless you're just one of these people that was fortunate that's you inherited or you sold a company or something and just were blessed with a fortune. It is your biggest investment. Is going to be your home.
All right.
And
so if I list my home with you, how are you going to get it out there? How are people going to hear about it?
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to the 96,000 contacts I have in my database. That's the first thing I'm going to do.
From previous customers and
so I was on a call with my team earlier this week, and I got it's probably 96,000 now. It was 95,800 last time I looked. Probably 96,000 contacts in there, and that database, the best I can figure, I've spent about $2.3 million getting that database.
Dang.
Well, I mean, it's I buy leads. I buy Zillow leads, Realtor.com leads. We do Google AdWords. We do social media leads, and so we're a lead aggregator. So we aggregate leads, and then we cultivate those leads, work those leads, talk to those leads. My team's very good at calling people, following up with them, finding out what their wants, needs are. In that database, I've actually got matched about 65,000 of them to their actual physical address. And so not only do I know their name, phone number, email address, but I actually know their physical address, and I know how many houses they own, whatnot. So I have all that in my database. And what that does is, and we've talked about it before, when most people list a house, they start marketing that house the day it goes in the MLS. That's when they start start marketing, which is the multiple listing service. I started marketing that house, 23 years ago. That's when I started marketing to sell your house, because I started gathering the buyers in my database. And some people, we've sold 3, 5, 7 houses to people over the years because they're repeat clients. And, it's because of that database. And so, I've been marketing to sell people's house for 20 years. I've got a database, you look at Roanoke City, Roanoke County, there's about 200,000 people in those two. And there's multiple people in a household. I don't know what the average household is, probably 3 people, something like that. But I've got 95,000. I've got most of the house buyers, house sellers, owners in my database. And so when we list a house, first thing we do is we throw it out, give it all that database, expose it.
There's a reason Damon Gatier of Damon Gatier and Associates Realtors is #1 for homes sold in Roanoke, Lynchburg, and the NRV. If you're ready to get your home sold faster and for more money, get a hold of them. Go to listwithdamon.com. That's listwithdamon.com.